Hello everybody, I'm back. I've got these little octagon shaped coaster molds here. These are the same ones that go with this base here. And I don't know if I'm going to do the base right now, but what I am going to do is on Temu, and I'm sure they probably have something like this on Amazon. I got these kind of holographic foil. They're not really stickers. They're just kind of like different things. Like there's these girls that almost look like maybe fairy type things. I've got some ones that look like fireworks. The ones I'm going to use today are like this. Okay, can you see these? Kind of try to see how I can get this in the light. See how pretty this is? And they're kind of a holographic film. So I've got 4 of these picked out. They're just all 4 a bit different. And I'm going to be making these today. So I'm going to pour just a bit of resin, just a little bit, in each coaster mold here. Okay, and we'll kind of let those kind of start leveling out a bit. And these do have a front and a back side. The back side's very flat. The front side, to me, is the front side. You can kind of see a bit of the ink lines. To me, this one is very flat on the back. So to me, this is the back. This is the front. So I'm going to put the front, what I believe is front, face down into just my little bit of into my little bit of resin here. And I can see if I get any bubbles underneath here. And right now I do not see any. These fit just perfectly in this size of a mold. I'm pretty happy about that. Here's this one. This is what I believe to be the front. Okay. And the back of this. I'm going to put this one in here. Get my resin kind of down into that other corner. Gosh, I see just a bit. Of micro bubbles. I should have probably sprayed this one before I did that. It's okay. It's going in here. Use my little craft stick. Make sure I get all that out of there. I do see a few bubbles on that. I'm trapped underneath. It's a nice part about using these kind of a clear vinyl or whatever you're using for a sticker or a decal. You can see if you're getting any bubbles under it. I don't want them to work their way out. Okay. And then I kind of like the weight of the resin just to kind of start going over the top so that if you do get some of the bubbles out, you shouldn't have any more come in underneath. Okay. I need a new paper towel somewhere. Okay, so here is this one. It's the top. Here's what I believe to be the back. Aren't these just so pretty? They're just simple, but really pretty. You can kind of see the resin, kind of where it's at as far as falling inside of there. Get the bubbles out and then go around the edges. Start letting that resin go over the tops of your sides. Okay, get some of that weight on there. Then you can kind of even it out, place it where you want it, and it probably won't move a whole lot. All right, this one's kind of headed off the wrong direction there. There we go. Okay, here's our last one. Here's what I believe to be the front. Here's the back. This last one in here. So I'm still in Oregon. I'm probably leaving here in just a couple of days. Probably when, I don't know, just probably a couple of days from the time that this is posted, I will be heading back to Arizona, right in the hottest part of the year. And my husband is having hip replacement surgery. So got to get home and make sure that he has his rides back and forth to the hospital. And I've, heard that nowadays it's really easy and outpatient and all of that. So really hopeful that his goes like that, you know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more weight to these with a little bit more resin. I don't want them to be completely covered to the top because I do want to add a background color on these. And I'm not sure exactly what color I'm going to do yet. I know that some of you have ideas about that. And I know that if you could tell me through the screen right now that you would do it. And I really wish that I could hear you. So I love all of your ideas. I appreciate so much all the comments and suggestions. Thank you for that. Really helpful. Okay. Here we go. That one's looking pretty good. It's all under there. This one's good. Just need to scoot it over a bit. Kind of floating around. A lot of times I'll get these kinds of little vinyl stickers or something in my resin, and then once you get them settled, a lot of times they won't move, but sometimes they do. And it could just be that I've got, maybe this isn't completely level. I don't know. It just seems to be just this one that kind of keeps sliding over a bit. Okay, so there we go on that. Now we can't do the background color until these are all cured. So I'm just going to keep an eye on them. All right, so when these are cured, you guys, I'll be back and we'll do the next step. Okay? All right, I will see you then. Okay, everybody, I'm back with these, and these are all the way cured. So I actually started these coasters in Oregon and had hoped to get them finished before I came back. It was a long drive. It takes me about 3 days to drive. I stop a couple of different nights when I drive from Oregon to Arizona. So anyway, I just kind of ran out of time, but I brought them back with me and they did great. And I had ordered, this mica powder is from J. Diction. I believe I got these from J. Diction. So I thought it'd be fun to do a background in one of these colors. So there is jadeite green and blue and red. There's light blue, all these really pretty colors. I think this is a pack of, gosh, I don't know, 20 or 24. I'd have to look again. Some golds and coppers, purples and blues and black, wine-colored blueberry. That avocado green is pretty. Ooh, that might be fun to do these in. White, shimmer white. No, I think I want to do these in green. Is that, I know that's not really a big summertime color, but kind of want to try that avocado. These come in a little plastic Ziploc bag, and they're packaged pretty well in this box. And it also comes with a little spoon of to take it out there. But I'm going to be using something a little different because I think I'm going to be needing a little bit of a bigger spoon, probably closer to this size, because I want this to be a really great color for all 4 of them. And I believe I had about, gosh, I don't remember how many ounces I had left in this. I want to say it was about maybe 4 ounces or so. But let's see. Here is this green, really pretty avocado green. Here it is in here. I don't know if you can really see it. Not a whole lot in here. Okay, I haven't used any of these mica powders yet. So, yeah. Yeah, so you don't get a whole lot. I don't know if you can see this through the light. This kind of comes up to right about here, actually. So not very much, but hopefully it'll be enough to where I can try it out and try it on this. Actually, you know what? Since there's really not very much in there, I'm not even going to waste time with the spoon. I'm just going to pour. There we go. I just poured a bunch in there. It's a lot of mica powder, but I want it to be a great color. So here it is. You can see this color of green is really pretty. I've got some bubbles coming up to the top here. And my resin's getting a bit warm. It's not too warm in my room, but it has been sitting just a little bit. So I'm going to do a really light mist from back here over the tops of my things. Make sure my coasters are all clear. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to waste too much time going. I'm just going to go ahead and start pouring this. It's a really, oh my gosh, that is a really pretty green. Now, I feel like I underestimate green sometimes. I just don't use it as much as I probably should. I tend to overlook it, but this is a really pretty shade. This is avocado. Looks kind of more like a, maybe not really a forest green, maybe a little bit more like a moss green, maybe. I'm going to go ahead and get these all out to the corners before I pour more. This last one. Now I do need to go find my coaster holder because I would actually kind of like to do the 4 legs with the same color. And maybe one of these little designs that we've got in the center of these would be pretty down in the bottom. Let me go look really quick and find that mold and I'll be right back. Okay, I found it, no problem. It wasn't very far away. The last time I used it was there when I was in Oregon with the little googly eyes down in the very, very bottoms of that. And that was such a super fun project to do. Really fun. If you haven't tried it yet, you should try it. And if you make some, gosh, go over to my Facebook page and post a picture. I would love to see what you guys are making. And, you know, I haven't been very active on that page, but I need to be. And I would love to be able to interact with you guys a bit more and see what you're doing. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Actually, I'm going to spray this. I see little bubbles coming up there. Either that or there's something in, little piece of lint or something in this one. Okay, let's go ahead and spray in here. Okay, wipe the top off. I don't want streaks on my on the parts that's supposed to be clear. Then I turn it over. I want to make sure I don't get too much in there. Okay, go ahead and pour. Just enough to fill up these legs. Make sure I've got enough. Let's see, how are these all? I guess these are all doing okay. I've got enough to go ahead and fill these up to the top. I don't want them to go over. Hopefully I've caught that one there before it's going to go out into the rest of the mold. I want the color to stay right in the legs. Okay. Let me saw a little Q-tip here. This little cotton bud here and get that off of there. Okay, so there is that. Okay, now we've got a bit left of this resin. Go ahead and pour a little bit more in here. Okay, that's going to be just about enough to finish this part of these off. There we go. Wipe my stick off real quick. Now, when you order your J. Diction resin, if you do order from them, then you know that with your, I don't know if it comes with all of it, but I order the J. Diction by the gallon sizes, and they always include one of these little spatulas. And I'll tell you, I've got several now, and I love them. This is going to be awfully fun. So there we go. Gosh, what do you think of this color? I think it's super pretty. Really, really pretty. And okay, so we're going to let this cure. And when it's all done, we'll be back and we'll do the next step with this stand here. Okay. I might even like help it along a little bit and stick it in my curing machine so that this will all hopefully kind of cure at the same time. All right. I will see you in a bit. Hello, everybody. I'm back and our coasters are cured. They're nice and smooth. I could probably come in and do a little doming top on these, but because they are the backs of the coasters, I'm not too worried about it. They're nice and cured though. And so is this. So we did the legs, we poured the legs with some of the same color of resin that we had made up. And then I came back, I didn't film it, I just put a really thin layer of clear to cover the base here. You see this? It's not very thick. You can see the rim here. There's still a lot of room. I could come in and do something else. But I decided for right now, I'm just going to leave it like this. I just had a little bit of leftover clear resin, and that's why I just decided to keep it at that. But I'm going to go ahead and take this base out. Still kind of soft, especially because it's so thin. But it'll be easy to kind of reshape it. And gonna probably have to put a bit of alcohol into the legs here. Those are always kind of hard to get out. Get a paper towel ready. Okay, let's get this out of here. They come out super easy this way. Oh my gosh, that color's really pretty. This is that avocado green. Come out, come out. I don't make a whole lot of coasters that aren't normally anyway, that aren't rimmed. Usually I just prefer the rimmed style, but since I had this mold with me in Oregon, it's been just really great, easy to work with, and I love having the stand. It makes really cute sets. Now, I do not sell my stuff. I would love to do like a craft fair or something that's here locally for me in the valley in Arizona, but so far just the right thing has not come up. But here it is, the stand with a clear bottom. Look at the green. Isn't that so pretty? Really pretty. So yeah, again, I know I said this before, but actually a really cute little table too, or a little battery operated candle stand or something you could also make with this coaster holder. So I'll set that aside for now. And let's get these out of here. See how they turned out. Excited about these. I wanted to use these little holographic cutouts for quite some time. I've got all different kinds of shapes of them, and shapes like I think I've got some koi and like some fairy faces, and just anyways some fun different things that would be fun to try in all the different kinds of things. So all right, here they are. Let's take a little look and see how they turned out. The bottoms of these are really pretty as well. Avocado, here it goes. Oh, that turned out pretty. Didn't that turn out pretty with that green? Yep, I really like that. How fun. How does that holographic cutout? Is it looking very holographic in there, or is it, sorry about that ring light. Is it looking just silver? See a little bit of the holographic coming through, but maybe not as much as I would hope. Here's the other one. This one's got kind of more of a flower look almost in it. Really intricate though, and really very pretty. What do you think of the green with this? Do you think this was a good combination? So we've done, there's another one. We've done several really fun coaster sets lately. So this one's kind of more elegant and just kind of really pretty, a little bit more mature. So yeah, here's another one. It's the last one. Pretty. I can see the holographic. Kind of, I can see it a little bit in there. Could be my lighting in here too. This is not the best lighting. So, okay, so these turned out really pretty. And I'm thinking that they probably need some kind of trim around the edges. See how they fit in here really quickly too. Oh, that looks great. They fit in together really well. What do you think of this set? How pretty is that? This actually would make a really nice gift. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. All right, so what do you guys think about doing a trim though? Should we? If I did, I'm almost thinking it would need to be silver. Let's see what I have for a, oh, you know what would be pretty on this is the chrome. I do have a black, I have this chrome. It's like a mirror liquid chrome. It's really pretty. I had to order it, I think from Germany, but I think you can get them now in the States. It's made by, I'm gonna say like Molotov. Not Molotov, Molotov, right? Molotov, I believe, is a cocktail. Anyway, so let me see if I can get this pen going really quick. Here's the paper. Okay, there we go. Gosh, that did not take very long. This has a really great silver on it. So let's go ahead and do this and make, I'm going to bring my light down a little bit. I'm sorry about the rings, but I want to be able to see this pretty well. Scoot that out of the way. Okay, so we're going to just take our halfway mark on the tip of this marker, the paint marker. Okay, and we're going to find the halfway mark and we're going to go right here along the edge. Make it even all the way across. Really pretty. Now this edge is definitely giving it a finished look. Oops. A little bit over right there. Clean that up. So I have found when you do have a little bit of overage like there, like I just did there, you can come through and make it a little bit wider to kind of clean it up. But sometimes that has not worked out well for me. Sometimes I've had to go so wide that it just has made a mess, and I've had to go around and do the whole thing wide, and then it doesn't work. But what do you think? Here is this with the edge. Really pretty. Around the edge there. Kind of subtle. All right. You know, I've had some new lights in a box that I ordered several months ago. And I think I'm about ready to get those out because that ring light's driving me crazy. All right, let's go ahead and do the rest of these really quickly. Really, really pretty. It's making a really beautiful, it's going to make a beautiful set. Now, when you start your line, when you're doing this outlining, if you've never done it before, don't stop in the middle. Once you start, keep going. Last one. There we go, guys. You know, somewhere is the one that I kind of messed up on a little bit. This one here. I am going to go ahead and try to fix that real quick. Get some alcohol on this little piece of paper towel. Let's see if I can get this off without making it worse. Maybe just this way. There we go, that's better. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just put a fresh line over the top of it. There we go. There, much better. All right, gosh, what do you think? What do you think? Look at these. How pretty. Really, really pretty. I really love them. So, yeah, I'm going to let these dry and the pin dry. And then, no, you guys, what should I put silver around this? Could do around the outside, but I don't know. I guess I could try one, and if we don't like it, I can take it off, right? We do know it comes off, so let's see. Let's do a really quick around it. I just don't want it to look too busy. Oh, actually, what do you think? What do you think with the silver on there? Is it too much? It's really subtle. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I know you guys would tell me if you could, but I'm going to go ahead and do them. Hopefully I won't be sorry when I get them all in there. I'm just hoping it kind of brings it all together. You don't really see it a whole lot. It's kind of barely a trim. You know, another thing that I kind of forget to mention sometimes, actually, I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned it, actually, now that I think about it. But, you know, a lot of times at the end of my videos, I will post a finished picture of my, and usually a up-close finished picture of my project that I'm working on. Because I know that sometimes I don't realize until I go back and I'm editing the video that I see that I never really showed a really good picture of them, of whatever it is that I'm done with. So if you're interested, check out the ending of some of the videos that you're enjoying, because a lot of times there's pictures, not always, but most of the time. Okay, there we go. All right, I did it. No turning back now, right? Okay, here it is. Here it is with the the silver chrome, just barely a little outline on the tips. And I think it's going to be just fine. I can't put them all back in here yet until I know for sure that my silver is all the way dry. So I could have a big old mess, but gosh, you know what? These are just so pretty. I know I keep saying that, but they're really pretty. All right, I'm going to probably bring you down here real quick and show you this. And then I'll try to make sure I've got a good picture at the end. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you got some inspiration from this project and that you're willing to give it a try. I'll try to post links to everything that you need in the description. And gosh, have a great day, everyone. And I'll see you all next time.